Hey everyone, welcome back to Oblivion. So I have been kind of just wandering around the city and selling some stuff here in the Imperial City, and saw this poster for the arena. And maybe we'll stop by and try out the arena today, become the grand champion. But first,
It seems
we gotta go over to
Somerset
the Elven
Isle-
district and talk to this guy. From the Blades guy, whatever he wants us to do there, I forget. I was gonna talk to somebody there.
Speak.
Let's see what our quest actually is. Path of Dawn. Joffrey wants me to contact Baurus at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Imperial City. Right, the enemy has the amulet, and there's no time to waste. Of course, I'm going to take my time. And here's the place, okay. There he is, Baurus.
Sit down. Don't say anything. Just do what I say.
Wow, the secrecy, man.
Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him.
Okay, sure.
Good. Remember, wait for him to follow me. I want to see what he'll do.
I have stuff I could say to him, but I think maybe it's better if I just, let's get up. Better if I just do what he says for now, to go along with the plans. We don't spoil things. I meant to crouch, not heal myself, but,
Parry and strike. Talos bless me. I've sworn to die. Have you?
I do not fear death.
well, that's good, because you're dead. The enemy agent who attacked Baurus is dead. I should find out what Baurus has learned about our enemies. Alright, hey, this one actually has some stuff. Mythic Dawn Commentaries 1. I found a strange book about the Mythic Dawn cult. I should show this to Baurus. I'm gonna read it first, obviously. I received a paper as well. I was in the city about Grey Fox, which I'm sure I'll do that quest eventually. Let's see here. Mythic Dawn Commentaries 1. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Book 1 by Mankar Cameron. Greetings, novitiate, and know first a reassurance. Mankar Cameron was once like you, asleep, unwise, protonymic. We mortals leave the dreaming sleeve of birth, the same unmantled save for the symbiosis with our mothers, thus to practice and thus to reproachment, until finally we might through new eyes open our hearths without need or fear that she remains behind. In this moment, we destroy her forever and enter the demesne of Lord Dagon. Reader, this book is your door to that demesne, and though you be a destroyer, you must still submit to locks. Lord Dagon would only have those clever enough to pause all else the Orbis claims in their fool running. Walk first, heed. The impatience you feel is your first slave to behead. Enter as Lord Dagon has written, come slow and bring 4 keys. Know that then you are royalty, a new breed of destroyer, whose garden shall flood with flowers, known and unknown, as it was in the Mythic Dawn. Thus shall you return to your first primal wail, and yet come out different. It shall this time be neonimbiosis, master akin to master, whose mother is miasma. Okay, he's saying, if you bring the 4 keys to Lord Dagon and do what you're supposed to do, you can be essentially reborn, but this time as something different and, in his words, better than you were before. What I'm getting from that. Master akin to master. whose mother is miasma. Miasma is, like lightning, right? Every quarter has known us, and none bore our passing except with trembling. Perhaps you came to us through war, or study, or shadow, or the alignment of certain snakes. Though each path matters in its kind, the prize is always thus. Welcome, novitiate. That you are here at all means that you have the worthiness of kings. Seek thy pocket now and look. There is the first key glinting with the light of a new dawn. Night follows day, and so know that this primary insight shall fall alike unto the turbulent evening sea, where all faiths are tested. Again a reassurance, even the usurper went under the iliac before he rose up to claim his fleet. Fear only for a second. Shaken belief is like water for a purpose. In the garden of the dawn we shall breathe whole realities. Enter as Lord Dagon has written, come slow and bring 4 keys. Our order is based on the principle of his mighty razor. Novitiate, questing knight, chaplain, and master. Let the evil ones burn in its light as if by the excess of our vision. Then shalt our knowledge go aright. However, recall that your sight is yet narrow, and while you have the invitation, you have not the address. My own summons came through a book Lord Dagon wrote himself in the deserts of rust and wounds. Its name is the Mysterium Xarxes, Old Meritada Aggregate, forefather to the wife of all enigma. Each word is a razor-fed and secret. Thinner than cataclysms, tarnished like red drink. That I mention it at all is testament to your new rank, my child. Your name is now cut into its weight. Palace, hut, or cave, you have left all the fog worlds of conception behind. New Mantia, liberty, rejoice in the promise of paradise. This is very, I mean, it is a cult after all, but yeah, it's very like, you know, you are special, you are chosen, you are, you know, different, you're better. Welcome to this new thing, and telling you all these things so that they can then use you for their own purposes. Endlessly, it shall form and reform around you. Deeds as entities, all systems only an hour before they bloom to zero sums, flowering like vestments, divine raiment worn to dance at Lord Dagon's golden feet. In his first arm, a storm, his second, the rush of plagued rain, the third, all the tinder of anew, and the fourth, the very eyes of Padhome. Feel uplifted in thine heart that you have this first key, where it shall strike high and low into the wormrot of false heavens. Roaring, I wandered until I grew hoarse with the gospel. I had read the mysteries of Lord Dagon, and feeling anew, went mad with the overflow. My words found no purchase until I became hidden. These were not words for the common of Tamriel, whose clergy long ago feigned the very existence of the dawn. Learn from my mistake. Know that humility was Miscarcand's original wisdom. Come slow and bring 4 keys. Offering myself to that daybreak allowed the girdle of grace to contain me. When my voice returned, it spoke with another tongue. After 3 nights I could speak fire. Red drink, razor-fed, I had glimpsed the path unto the garden, and knew that to inform others of its harbor, I had to first drown myself in Search's sea. Know ye that I have found my fleet, and that you are the flagship of my hope. Greetings, novitiate. Miscarcand was once you, asleep, unwise, prodonymic, but am no more. Now I sit and wait to feast with thee on all the worlds of this cosmos. Numantia, liberty. Okay. Very, very culty.
Good work. I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time.
So, what have you learned?
The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of a Daedric cult known as the Mythic Dawn. Apparently worship the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon. I've been tracking their agents in the Imperial City. I guess they noticed.
You don't say. Well, I did find Uriel's heir.
Thank Talos he lives. Martin Septim, you say? We will restore him to the throne. It is the sworn duty of all blades.
But the enemy has the amulet.
What? They took it from Joffrey? Things are worse than I had thought.
So, what's our next move?
There's a scholar at the Arcane University. Tar-Meena's her name. Supposed to be an expert on Daedric cults. Why don't you take that book to her? See what she makes of it. I'll keep running down leads on the Mythic Dawn network. If you learn anything, you can find me at Luther Broad's. May Talos guide you.
Okay. Tell me more about Tar-Meena?
Like I said, she's one of the brains over at the Arcane University. Supposed to know everything there is to know about Daedric cults.
Okay, fair enough.
Learn something from Tar-Meena about that book. This might just be the break we need.
Alright, let's go and talk to her then. I want to get started with some Mage Guild stuff anyway. Perhaps while we're there,
What do you need, friend?
I can see about getting recommendations. I know I need to go to each and every Mage Guild, every major city, get a recommendation from every single one. It's going to be a bit of a pain.
Murder someone.
So let's go over here. Yep, Arcane University.
You have my ear, citizen.
Random battle mage. And this is the area we cannot get into just yet. Or can we? Yeah, it won't move. Okay. Not until we have gained admittance properly. There's Tar-Meena.
Ah, you must be the one I got the message about. How can I help you?
Well, first, tell me more about the Mages Guild.
The Mystic Archives have a large collection of books. Look around, and you may learn a thing or two.
I am actually here about the Mythic Dawn.
You know of them? One of the most secretive of all the Daedric cults. Not much is known about them. They follow the teachings of Miscarcand, whom they call the Master, a shadowy figure in his own right.
I have a book for you.
Ah, yes. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Wonderful. You have a scholarly interest in Daedric cults, then?
Well, I just need to find them.
Find them, huh? I won't poke my nose any further. Official business and all that. I'm used to working with the blades. Don't worry. Say no more. In any case, finding them won't be easy. I've studied Miscarcand's writings a bit myself. At least those that I could find. It is clear from the text that Miscarcand's commentaries come in 4 volumes, but I've only ever seen the first 2 books. I believe that his writings contain hidden clues to the location of the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon. Those who unlock this hidden path have proven themselves worthy to join the ranks of the Mythic Dawn cult. Finding the shrine is the first test. If you want to find them, you'll need all 4 volumes of the commentaries.
Where can I find them?
Here, you can have the library's copy of Volume 2. Treat it gently, if you please. As I've said, I've never even seen the 3rd and 4th volumes. You should try first edition over in the Market District. Phintius, the proprietor, caters to specialist collectors. He may have an idea of where to locate those books.
Okay. Any more about Miscarcand?
The supposed leader of the Mythic Dawn cult. He wrote the infamous commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. The commentaries are contemporary with Tiber's Septim, over 400 years ago, so he is unlikely to still be alive, although you never know.
And what is the Mysterium Xarxes?
The holy book of the Mythic Dawn, supposedly written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. If it exists, it would be an artifact of great and evil power.
What would it do, I wonder? Anything more about the Mythic Dawn?
They worship the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon, according to the teachings of their leader, Miscarcand. No one knows how widespread the cult is or where their shrine to Mehrunes Dagon is located.
Okay. Got any rumors?
Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense.
Okay.
It was so nice chatting with you. Be sure to let me know how your hunt for the Mythic Dawn turns out.
How are you today? Greetings. I am Romanus Paulus, consul for the Mages Guild. Welcome to the Arcane University.
I'm trying to get a recommendation, actually.
You haven't yet been given recommendations by all the necessary individuals, Associate. Keep working at it.
Okay, so not here, but elsewhere. I could buy some
Let's do
spells,
business.
possibly? Ooh, bound sword. I don't have enough magicka for this, but that would be rather nice. To get a Daedric sword that I could bind to myself. Only 15 seconds, though, huh? Costs 463 magicka. Holy crap. That's kind of expensive. He only has one spell, huh? Oh, no, never mind. There's a ton of spells here. I was looking at the left side for some reason. All of these are, like, too advanced for me, huh? Yeah, they're all too advanced. Okay,
Take care.
fair enough.
How do you do? I'll pay handsomely if you can procure the items in that list. Find me everything on there, and you'll be well compensated. Good day.
What list? Repairing the orrery. Okay. Note from Bothiel and a
You
map
too.
marker. What now? Wes. I spoke with Bothiel from the Arcane University, and she gave me a note mentioning a shipment of dwarven artifacts that has been stolen by bandits. She said she would pay handsomely for retrieving them. Should head towards Camp Ailes and get my hands on those artifacts. Sure, okay. We gotta go talk to someone in the bookstore first about getting maybe the first edition of this book as well, and then maybe we can go and try to track down those artifacts. It sounds fun. First edition is over in the Merchant's Quarter, the Market District, not Merchant's Quarter. Same thing. Did I just go past it? No, it's over here. Why are you running? That dude just took off at a sprint. Were you delivering papers? Is that why you're running?
Hello. What's going on with you? I hear the legions have been recalled from Fort Swampmouth in Black Marsh, and many of the Argonian slaves have returned to their tribes. I have heard Argonia is a strange and treacherous place. It is no wonder odd things are happening there.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jolring. I come on behalf of my master, Umbacano. He asked me to deliver this note. I believe it is an invitation to visit him at his manor in the Imperial City.
Oh, what does he want with me?
My master is a collector of alien antiquities. It has come to his attention that you recently sold an item that interests him. I believe the note will give you all the details.
Okay. Tell me any more about him?
My master, Umbacano, lives in the Talos Plaza district of the Imperial City. He is known across Cyrodiil as a collector of alien antiquities.
All right, fair enough.
Good day.
Let's see here. We got a note from someone. Invitation from Umbacano. As my servant no doubt has already explained, I am an avid collector of Iliad antiquities. As such, your recent sale of a rare Iliad statue piqued my interest. I am most eager to acquire more of these statues for my collection and will be happy to remunerate you handsomely for your efforts. I would be pleased to welcome you at my home in the Imperial City, in order to discuss this matter in more detail at your earliest convenience. I remain most sincerely, Umbacano. Umbacano Manor, Talos Plaza District, Imperial City. Alrighty, a second quest. I just wanted to see who the heck ran in here. I think that guy was maybe looking for me? I don't know.
Hi there.
Maybe that's who was running in here. But, I don't know, it was weird. Okay, let's go over to the bookstore.
Isn't fancy, but it fills you up.
They sure do sell food. Yup. You can.
They sure do sell food.
I'm Phintius, owner and proprietor of the first edition. Look around. If I don't have it, maybe I can get it.
Looking for a rare book. Know anything about the Mysterium Xarxes?
You must be referring to Miscarcand's commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. A common mistake. It comes in 4 volumes. The first 2 volumes are rare, but you may run across them from time to time. The 3rd and 4th are impossible to find.
I need those volumes.
I happen to have a copy of Volume 3 on hand, but I'm afraid it is a special order. Already paid for by another customer. Sorry. Gwyneth would be terribly disappointed if it was gone when he came to pick it up. So sorry I can't help you.
Gwyneth, huh?
I don't know him personally, but he was very eager to get his hands on Volume 3 of Cameron's commentaries. Came all the way from Valenwood. As a matter of fact, he's already late for his appointment to pick up the book. Feel free to wait for him if you want to speak to him yourself.
Okay, and Volume 4?
I wish I had one, but I have never even seen a copy. I'm afraid I couldn't sell it to you for any price. I've already promised it to someone else, and my word is my bond. I'm afraid I could...
Okay.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Nothing of, like, good value here or anything. Got the full works of the real Baron Zaya. Could read those to you guys for a couple hours. This one should give a skill. I mean, these are all probably going to be skill-based, but is it really worth spending 50 or whatever, you know, on these? Probably not. Holy cow. Okay.
Good day.
Very well. We can wait, I suppose, for him. He's late for his appointment. Can maybe talk to him and tell him it's important, or buy it from him. I don't know. We'll see. What's the second one have to say? Nope, we gained something. Book 2 by Miscarcand. Whosoever findeth this document, I call him brother. Answers are liberations, where the slaves of Malbiogi that came to know Numantia cast down their jailer king, Maztiak, which the Xarxes Mysterium calls the Arcane. Maztiak, whose carcass was dragged through the streets by his own bone walkers, and whose flesh was opened on rocks thereon, and those angels who loved him no longer did drink from his honeyed ichors, screaming, "Let all know free will and do as they will." Your coming was foretold, my brother, by the Lord Dagon in his Book of Razors. You are to come as idols drop away from you one by one. You are exalted in eyes that have not yet set on you. You, swain to well-traveled, to shatterer of mantles. You, brother, are to sit with me in paradise and be released of all unknowns. Indeed, I shall show you his book in its foul and many-feathered rubric so that you can put into symbols what you already know. The sphere of destruction is but the milk of the unenslaved. I fault not your stumbling, for they are expected and given grace by the oils. I crave not your downfalls, though without them you might surpass me even in the coming earth of all infinities. Lord Dagon wishes you no ills but the momentous. And as he wants, you must want, and so learn from the pages of God this, the ritual of want. Whisper to earth, where the meddlers take no stones except to blood, as blood is blood, and to the cracking of bone, as bone is bone, and as so to crack and answer, and fall before the one and one I call you, dragon as brother and king. Hides of the drag, 7 and 7, draught of oil, eye and eye, circles drawn by wet debellites, 3 concentric, and let their lower blood fall where it may, a birth watched by blackbirds, hearthfire, ist or first. Incant the following when your hearing becomes blurred. Enraptured, he who finds goes unrecorded. Recorded, the slave that without knowing turns the wheel. Enslaved, all the children of the Orbis as it is. This says, way, yes, way, where, way, where. This says, Green Emperor. Green Emperor. Green Emperor. Wayware. Okay. That's what we're doing for that. The rest is likely just kind of BS, and I'm not gonna waste too much on it. Alright, let's wait for this guy then. Should wait for him to arrive and find out what he knows. Alright. Oh, there he is. Hold on there.
What?
Heard you have a rare tome you just purchased.
Have you been following me? Leave me alone. That book is mine.
Tell me more about the Mythic Dawn cult.
The Mythic Dawn? Are you... I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about any cult.
You're in way over your head, man.
I beg your pardon? You presume to tell me about Daedric cults? I'll have you know that I visited the shrine of Sheogorath during the Festival of the Mad. I've spoken with Hermaeus Mora beneath the full moons.
They killed the Emperor, you fool.
What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones? You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I mean, I knew they were a Daedric cult. Menkar Cameron's views on Mehrunes Dagon are fascinating, revolutionary even. But to murder the Emperor? Mara, preserve us.
Better give me that book.
Yes, of course. I don't want anyone to think I had anything to do with their insane plots. Here, Volume 3 is yours. What you do with it is your business.
Need the 4th one as well. Maybe we're tracking that down?
You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn. I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go. I don't want anything else to do with the Mythic Dawn.
Okay. We got a note. A note to Grim something? Didn't see. Note to Gwyneth, I think is what it is, yeah. Gwyneth, your interest in the writings of the Master has been noted. You are taking the first steps towards true enlightenment. Persevere, and you may yet join the exalted ranks of the Chosen. If you wish to continue further down the path of dawn, you will need the 4th volume of the Master's commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. It can be obtained only from a member of the Order of the Mythic Dawn. As your designated sponsor, I will pass on my copy to you if I deem you worthy. Study the first 3 volumes of the Master's writing. Look for the hidden meaning in his words as best you are able. When you're ready, come to the sunken sewers under the Elven Gardens in the Imperial City. Come alone, follow the main tunnel until you reach the room with the table and chair. Sit down and I will meet you there and give you what you desire. Alright. So, this says TOWER Tower touches. Tower touches. Green Emperor. Green Emperor way where tower touches. Green Emperor way where tower touches. Alright. Supposed to go through the sewers. However, I can do this whenever I want, really.
I've been better.
I would like to, go talk to this collector first.
Nothing I'd...
And they are over in the... I guess the Elven Garden District, maybe? We'll figure it out. Not sure if that's the Garden District or the other district.
For the infirm.
Do you want to learn about alteration? Speak with Dovin Aran.
He's getting up in years, but he's still a good alteration.
Afternoon.
I guess it's one more in. Or is this the Palace District? This guy is, yeah, Talos Plaza. This is the interior, right? This is a wealthy guy. He's in the interior with all the other wealthy dudes.
Speak. Can I help you, citizen?
Any rumors?
It's true what everyone is saying. Kvatch is lost. The Daedra, they swarmed in. The town guard never had a chance.
It's true, yeah. But I saved the day.
Carry on.
What is it, citizen?
Okay, this is the place. Umbacano Manor.
Good afternoon.
Oh, hey there.
I work as a guard at Umbacano Manor. My name is Ushija.
Yeah, I've heard. Okay.
Good day.
I have an appointment with him.
Welcome. My master instructed me to show you up immediately. Please follow me.
All right. A crystal ball? It is. Okay, sorry, just looking around, just admiring. Well, yeah, it's very, a lot of stones.
The treasure hunter. Please, have a seat. Thank you for coming. You may recognize that statue over there on the table. The very one that you recently sold for less than its true worth. As you may know, I am somewhat of an enthusiast for Ayleid antiquities. In my own modest way, I have amassed a rather considerable collection. I have recently become interested in obtaining the complete set of these ancient statues. I believe that 10 still exist. No mere shopkeeper knows their true worth. If you bring them to me when you find them, I will pay you double for each one.
Just the statues, huh? Okay.
I am looking for the complete set of 10 for my collection. They were once part of the Temple of the Ancestors in the ancient Ayleid capital. Through my research, I have learned that they were removed from the temple before its sack by men. I believe they were hidden in various Ayleid settlements across Cyrodiil, although I do not know the exact location of any of them. Why? Have you already found another statue for me?
Unfortunately, no.
Well then, you have work to do. I will continue to search the archives for any clues to the statue's locations.
Why are they so valuable to you?
Yes. Have you found another statue for...
No.
Well then, you...
Okay. What about this temple, were you saying?
You know it as White Gold Tower, the center of the ancient Aeliad capital of Nibene. It was brutally sacked thousands of years ago by humans led by Alessia. The Imperial City is built over the ruins of that ancient city.
Didn't know that. Interesting.
You too.
Okay. Don't mind me just looking around a bit here. Can I at least, it's not stealing to read it, right? Okay. This is not stealing, huh? Very hard, but not stealing. Seems odd. A trapdoor, huh? The attic. Interesting.
I work as a guard at Umbacano.
Okay, yep.
Farewell.
Yep, I heard that. Someone ought to clean this up. Wasn't me. Okay, so get statues, bring him back to this guy.
Greetings,
Becoming a real Indiana Jones treasure hunter here.
Good to see you again, sir.
No, I'm good.
Indeed. Be seeing you.
Let's be on our way. That guy strikes me as a bit of an imbecile, but, you know, he's just a lowly servant, so what can you expect? Alright, so we have a couple quests going on. Now, I don't think this shows me where to go or anything. Should head towards Camp Ales and get my hand... Oh, right, this is the other one. Yeah. Preparing Ori. Okay, let's go and do this one then. Repairing the Ori. And... activate that one. Oh, wait, no. I want to do this one. Not sure why it keeps changing my quest. There we go. Activate quest. Open in map. There we go. It's over here. Over by Kvatch. Alright, fair enough. Let's go to... I guess over here is fine. Hopefully our horse will follow us, and then we can just set out from there.
Must have been the wind.
Bandit Hedge Wizard. I guess there was someone here. LOL. This one's a pain in the butt. Finally. Easy my ass. That one was kind of hard. Man. 1 gold. What time is it? Yeah, it's pretty late. We'll sleep for the night here, I guess. Unfortunately, I am not quite ready to level up yet. Do 8 hours, maybe 9 or so. So it's actually like light out in the morning. it's not like it's pitch black in this game. Like a lot of the games I play, they have tons of mods where it's like, oh, it must be pitch black at night, and I understand the need for that, but it does not work well on YouTube, so I try to keep normal hours for my characters. Plus, it just makes more sense for roleplay purposes. Alright, so we're going up north. We'll check out some stuff along the way, whatever we see, basically. Loot some plants and get some stuff. Who's fighting who here? Oh, soldier got him. Nice job, soldier. Well, I'll just check their wares here. Not really much. Killed their dog too, huh? Well, guess I'll be taking that loot. If there is any. Hey, a book. Oh. Brief history of the Empire. I was too late on that one. There we go. Man, some crappy loot. Let me tell ya. I guess this is just a random bandits camp, but still. Not worth my time. Nothing else here? No, nothing else here. Alright, horse, let's go. Waste of time. What's all this? Some kind of fort ruins? Doesn't look alien. Oh, we got some goblins. Maybe a goblin ruin. They're not immediately hostile. Poor guys. I just murdered these goblins. I mean, they're goblins. What do you want from me, you know? Maybe they were friendly, but, not my experience. Miscarcand, I don't know how to say that. Poor goblins. They're just chilling over here, and I just right up and murdered them. Maybe they were, like, merchants. They're gonna sell me some stuff. I really doubt it. But you never know. Is there an entrance here anywhere? Can I go inside? Or was it literally just two goblins? It's a bit of a waste to have all this here and not let me go inside. Ah, here we go. Bet we can go in over here somewhere. This is maybe an alien ruin. It's just very... Hey! My horse getting attacked? You okay? What are you getting all upset about? Oh. You. Bitter fish goblin. Okay. Mithril boots. Nope, there's more here. Should maybe be using my axe on these guys. Try and capture some souls. Oh, he came around. Whatever. This guy's actually pretty tough. Or my blade skill is just that much better than my axe skill. I guess it lasts for a second. As long as I kill him a few seconds after the swing of the axe, I should be good. Can I get back up here? If I think hard enough, there we go. Alright, yes indeed, Miscarcand. Well, we're looking for alien ruins anyway, so if I come across alien statues, if I come across one, I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. You guys fighting with zombies? I want to join in. So Welkin stones are basically mana potions. They fully regen your mana, right? Really good for mages. And they sell well as well, obviously. 1 to 50 is a pretty good deal. Fortunately, I jumped down here and now I don't think I can get back up easily, but that's fine. We came here to explore the place fully anyway, so... This guy's a bit tough, huh? Okay, we get his soul. Pretty sure we did. That was kind of rough. But we got a good soul there at least. Pretty tough. Oh, hold on. No soul gem large enough. Wow. Interesting. Need to get some better soul gems, I guess. So goblins fighting zombies, eh? That one's gonna be activated down around here somewhere. Side passage there. Damn it. I'm really sucking on my swings here. Don't think I got that because it's not I don't have everything... Yeah, no switch them large enough. Okay, so I shouldn't even bother with these guys. Well, lots of Welkin stones here. Those are very, very good value per weight. I don't know how much I'll really use them. The Welkin stones are kind of interesting. They can fully recharge your magical items, if I recall correctly, but the other ones, the Welkin stone, or the Varlas... Wait. The small ones that are common, they recharge your mana. The big ones that are less common, those are the ones that recharge an enchanted item fully. So it can be really useful late game. We gonna fight? I'll just stand here, regen my stamina, that's fine. Dang it. Nice, got it. Ooh, a gold nugget. One more level up and or one more skill level and I'll level up here. Where were all these slaughterfish at when I was on that slaughterfish quest? Needed specific scales from them though, like special scales. Okay. What does this do? Honestly, who knows? This is going to be a big one, isn't it? One of those big ruins. It takes a while to get through. Now, wasn't there a second place I could go over here? Also, you dropped, what, an Elven Battle Axe? Yeah, it's pretty good. 55 for 580. Holy crap, that's heavy. But, I mean, it's a 1 to 10 item. It's pretty good. Alright, let me check over here. Because wasn't there a different way I could have gone over here? Or am I misremembering? Maybe not. Maybe I explored fully over here. I guess I jumped down. Was there anywhere else I could go over here? Or are we done here? I guess I can look at the map, too. Probably see pretty easily. No, I guess we're good. Yeah, this looks pretty fully explored. I guess we go down this way now. Okay. Just curious what that pushing that button did. Hey, level up, nice. Okay, well, I think I saw some beds around here, so next time I see one, I will plop down and sleep for a little bit, and then we'll level up. Sucks to sleep in a stinky, dirty goblin bed, but I'll take what I can get, I guess. You had an Elven War Axe. 20, yeah, 20, pretty good. That's actually even better. You guys had some nice gear for being goblins. Let's see, the Dwarven Greaves are not too great. Can drop those for sure. That'll do for now, anyway. No beds. Not sure if that actually matters or not, but I just feel like I should do that. Just want to check back here to see if there's a bed anywhere. I'm indeed going back towards the entrance. I'm not even sure if I am. This is where I jumped down at. There's fires everywhere, but there's no beds. Goblins are too too uncouth, uncivilized for beds. They probably just lay on the floor. Okay, let's see here then. So I have gone over here. Is this the entrance? Yeah, this is the upper entrance area. And I jumped down immediately. Okay, only way left to go then is over here. Right? No, I want to move this. Or over here. I want to go deeper in, actually, I think, which is over there. Wait, so what's... There's an area we can go to over here I haven't seen yet. Down that way, to the right, up here? Okay. Let me look real quick. Is there? I mean, there's no, There's nothing there, so maybe a button I have to push somewhere. Or maybe it opens up later on and we come out this way. Up here, yes. There's definitely this definitely opens somehow. No, oh, I'm out of torches. Crap. That sucks. I do have a light spell though. I just know where I put it. Wait, do I have a torch? No, we have more torches. We're good. Gotta be a button or... Maybe it was the button I pushed earlier. I just have to get here faster. Or that opens up as a way to come back to later on. Not really sure. I'll investigate further after I've gone to the new area over here. Because there is obviously another area over here we can go to. I may as well check that first. Surprised that got me. Thank you, goblin friend. He got wrecked pretty fast. Phew. Armor is breaking. I did stock up on repair hammers when I was back in town, thankfully. Unfortunately, we got a bunch of levels there, and I need a bed. I could leave, I guess. I hate to do that. Oh, hello. Oh, right over here, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Some of these are really, really tricky to get. That one's not too bad. These also sell for like 400 plus, which is really nice. Okay, we got a couple ways we can go here. That one was a heck of a lot easier than the other one was. Ooh, a cask, okay. And just some random stuff. That's gonna open elsewhere. Maybe we just come around to that side after we're done going through here. What does Mort Flesh do? Is it useful for anything? It does fortify health. Really heavy, though, as an alchemical ingredient. Another area I could jump down into. Bunch more of these stones, which is awesome. Damn it. I keep expecting this one to be fast, and it's not. It's always slow. There we go. Enhanced Visibility Tome. Gauntlets of Might. Fortify Strength 8 points. Very nice. Whoa, 300 gold. Gonna push me over 100 strength. Dwarven Gauntlets of Might. They match my other outfit. Very nice. Well, goodbye, Legion Gauntlets. So that puts me over 100? Yes, it does. I'm not sure what that does exactly. Oh gosh, we have a lot of drained attributes here. We need to fix those eventually. Thankfully, they're not super important for my build or anything, but it's not great. What you got? Dwarven, bit heavy. Another one here. Okay, I'll just after we're out of combat. Definitely got to get an enchanted weapon that does a bit better damage than this, because right now it's not great. Got 2 chests here. Nice and easy. Another Boots of the Harbinger. These sell for a lot, so sure, I'll take them. I'll find a way to carry it. Actually, I'm good because I put on those other things that gave me more strength, which means more carry weight. I'll just fortify my strength to like 200, and then I'll have like 1,000 carry weight. LOL. I can loot all the things. Wanderer's master plan for looting everything. Okay, a button here. But what does it do? Last man standing from this battle. What'd you have, Dwarven? Okay, what's the button do? Seemingly nothing, but it does something somewhere in here. Maybe it opens up the way for one of the stones. Something along those lines. Of course, it's off a trap, you never know. It's a really long range, man. Give me all the stones. This goes back to the same room we were in before. Making sure I didn't miss any chests or anything. I think we're good. Ooh, I got a disease. That's why I have that going on. I have disease. That's okay though. I have potions for that, for cure disease and stuff. We'll be okay. I can make them too if need be. Okay, I think are we done here? There's this way too. Other way goes towards a door, so I probably want to explore over here first. I'm assuming that opens something. Okay, here we loop around where we were earlier. Right. I'm just not sure, did that actually do anything, that button I pushed? Because to get this thing was just in here. Oh, there was, I don't know. I think we explored this pretty thoroughly. I can do like one more run through to make sure I haven't... Because it could have opened up like a secret, you know, like a lot of times these walls will drop away. There's like a secret way you can go in them. Very well could have been something like that. It leads to a little treasure room or something with some goodies. But I'm just not really sure. Wasn't there an area that opened elsewhere, it said? We went through here, we pressed this button. Sounds like something is activating over here. But maybe not. Nah, this just goes back to the other area. Okay, we'll just go further in. I'm overthinking this. Maybe it just opens something further in the dungeon. I kind of doubt it. Usually these are only relevant to the room you're currently in, like the map you're currently in. If it's a multi-level dungeon, it won't do that. Oh, maybe it opens this. But it only activates it for a certain amount of time. Wonder if that's the case. But in any case, guys, I've been recording for a while. I'm going to end this one here, I think. We'll figure it out in the next one and proceed to the next floor. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.